Social skills was a class Violet had been curious about, mainly because she had zero clue what it involved. The title sounded pretty posh, like something straight out of a rich kid's guide to life. If she had more time or less drama exploding around her, she might have checked out the syllabus. But starting school the day after arriving meant researching class details hadn't exactly been at the top of her to-do list. Violet seemed to have a talent for being late. By the time she pushed open the classroom door, the lesson on manners and how to act was already going strong. She'd barely taken 2 steps inside when she froze, her breath catching in her throat. Her sudden stop had nothing to do with the teacher, who paused mid-sentence and looked at her with a raised eyebrow. No, what stopped Violet dead in her tracks was the unexpected sight of him. Asher Nightshade. And not just him. All the cardinal alphas were there. Violet's stomach dropped. Her eyes darted to the corner where the 4 most infamous and powerful students at Lunaris Academy were holding court. They had this effortless, I'm in charge vibe that made everyone else in the room seem invisible. Relaxed but commanding, their presence shifted the whole atmosphere. Together, they were a force field of charm, power, and danger. A combo that made everyone nervous, whether they knew it or not. Violet's heart pounded as she realized all 4 pairs of intensely colored eyes, amber, emerald, electric blue, and smoky gray, were locked on her. It felt like being targeted by a pack of wolves, and she was standing out in the open, totally exposed. Why are they all here? She thought, her pulse racing. It didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out the cardinal alphas rarely hung out in the same place unless they had a reason. Their sitting together like some kind of elite council of troublemakers was anything but comforting. They weren't exactly best buds, only putting up with each other when it helped their plans. If they were all together like this, it meant trouble. And judging by the way they were all staring at her, Violet had a sinking feeling that the trouble might be aimed right at her. Miss Violet, I presume? The teacher's voice cut through Violet's thoughts, snapping her back to reality. Violet's head jerked up, her eyes meeting the teacher's intense gaze. Yes, ma'am, she answered, feeling a knot of anxiety tighten in her stomach. Good. Sounding decisive, almost happy. We've been waiting for you. I'm so glad you finally made it. We? Violet echoed, her voice shaky. I don't understand. The teacher, Mrs. Clarkson, placed her tablet on the desk with a click, her heels tapping against the floor as she walked towards Violet. You haven't been scented yet, Violet, and that's a requirement for this class, in case you hadn't noticed. Violet's breath hitched, her heart racing. She tried to keep a straight face, but her nerves were getting to her. Scented? I don't understand what you mean. It's nothing to be scared of, Violet Purple, Mrs. Clarkson said with a smile that was supposed to be reassuring but wasn't. It's something every human in here has gone through. No one's gotten hurt, trust me. It's for your good, for your safety. At her words, a ripple of anticipation shot through the room. The air cracked with tension. Kids exchanged glances, some barely holding back laughter, others grinning in a way that sent chills down Violet's spine. Her anxiety spiked as she scanned the room. Scented? What did that even mean? She knew werewolves had their own thing going on, but this was new. When her eyes landed on Alice, her supposed friend, Alice quickly looked away, guilt all over her face. Seriously? Alice couldn't have dropped a hint about this? Violet's mind raced, desperately searching for an escape route, but Mrs. Clarkson's next words sealed her fate. Since this needs to happen, let's head outside, shall we? The teacher announced. Before Violet could object, the class erupted, buzzing with excitement. The screech of chairs and excited whispers filled the air, drowning out Violet's rising panic. Her heart hammered, each beat a drum against her ribs. Come on, sweetie, Mrs. Clarkson said, her grip tight on Violet's arm, pulling her toward the door. Violet stumbled after her, half dragged, half walking, as they spilled out onto the sprawling lawn. The open space was huge, green, and deceptively calm, but the energy in the air felt like stepping into a boxing ring. The students quickly formed a loose circle around her, their faces lit with anticipation. Violet's eyes darted from face to face, her unease growing with every smirk and mischievous glint. She was trapped, surrounded by a predatory excitement that made her stomach churn. What were they planning to do to her? Mrs. Clarkson's voice cut through the silence. "Okay, everyone, let's get this show on the road. I'm handing things over to the wolves. You all know the drill, right?" Wait, what? Oh God, not again. Violet's heart almost stopped. Just as she feared, all 4 of the cardinal alphas stepped forward. And not just them. The other werewolves followed suit. "Ready, Violet Purple?" one of them purred.
Hey amazing viewers, it's Voilette here. Thanks for sticking with us. By the time of the release of this video, only 7.3% of our viewers have joined the party by subscribing, and 92.7% of you might miss out on our next mind-blowing video. So what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and join the exclusive club.